back in the quiet of Connecticut. Thanks for being here. You know, America is it's a wild place. It's a place of tremendous extremes, like extreme wealth, extreme poverty, extreme education, extreme, I don't want to say ignorance, but the polarities in this country are extraordinary, and it made me see and places of extreme beauty and then extreme ugliness. It's amazing. And as we were driving through the States for 2 weeks, I kept on looking for moderation, for balance, for equality, for some kind of calm. And it's just interesting, but it made me think of the extremes of yin and yang in the points in the acupuncture channels. And so I'm thinking about the point that's called extreme yang, GV-9, which is at the spinous process of T7, and the most yin point, or the point with the most or the greatest yin potential, which is bladder 67, which has the name becoming yin. So it ultimately becomes extremely yin. And what I'm thinking is, if as a ripple we activate both of these points, we may be able to create some kind of balance. Yesterday, in the morning, we went to Falling Water in Pennsylvania, which is about a 90-minute drive south of Pittsburgh. And as you know, my son has an interest in architectural photography. I think that might be where he's headed. And so we've been trying to expose him to as much as we possibly can. So we drove to Falling Water, and there's a point where you're on the way from Pittsburgh to Falling Water where you're about 2 miles away from the building, which of course, as you know, is a Frank Lloyd Wright masterpiece. And you cross a line on the road and everything becomes serene and calm, and almost like the feeling of a rainforest. It's so moist and lush and calm. And then you come into this clearing where the house is, and the stream is going under the house, and which is quite odd feng shui, I think, but it's, you know, surreal beauty. But to get there, you drive through the poorest part of the United States, where the annual incomes are below the poverty line, and you're driving along those roads for, you know, probably 40 minutes, and it's kind of devastating to witness and experience. And then you come to this house, which was commissioned by people of, you know, limitless means. So, and that's how we found the United States really. Well, our drive, I wouldn't say the United States, but the drive where you see fields and fields and fields of GMO corn, and then there'll be one little farm stand where someone has a tiny plot of land and they've got organic eggs and, you know, something organic. But really you could drive for hours and hours and only see GMO corn and soybeans. So I just thought it might be a good idea to put a ripple out in the pond of not evening things out to become boring, but to balance things away from the extreme poles. And the points that do that in acupuncture, if you needle them together, would be GV-9 and bladder 67, approaching yin and extreme yang. So thanks so much for being here, and thanks for your perseverance with the difficulties on the road. if you think that when we travel, which isn't very often, we should pause ripples so that we don't have to go, so that you don't have to go through that. I don't mind trying every day. Then let me know. Okay, thanks so much for being here. Oh, you're so welcome, Nicole. Thanks for being there. All right, let's get to work. Thanks, everybody. I'll read them at the end. Thank you. bit early, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm reading the chat.